Hello, everyone. This is Miss Gunn. Welcome to Earth Science. I wanted to send out a little video to kind of catch you up to speed. They are currently hiring a new teacher for your course. Most of you had Miss Haig last semester, and myself and Miss Bender and Miss Stubbs are going to be covering this class until the new hire gets here, okay? So I wanted to go through a couple things. A lot of you are new, and like I said, a lot of you had a different teacher last semester. So for those of you just coming into the course, I want to show you a couple things that are going on and how to find some stuff. All right. So to start off with, I am in your Earth Science course, okay? So to start off with, you're going to go to Course Materials. And here you can find the syllabus for the semester, the teacher contact information, all of these other important documents. And then most importantly, probably, is the Class Connect recording. So if you missed class on Monday or Tuesday, here is where you would go, or one of the options that you could go to find those recordings and watch them. Okay, so that's your first step when you log in. Your second step then is to go through the orientation. This is simply your first extra credit assignment, okay? It is not for a grade, but it is for extra credit. You're going to download the Word document. It's a treasure hunt. Like, where in the OHS do you find the syllabus? Or where do you go if you were sick and you missed class? Where do you go to find the assignment, okay? So you can fill that out, submit it to the Dropbox for your first extra credit assignment. So that is step number 2. And then step number 3 is you can get started with instructional cycle 4. Remember that instructional cycles are a total of 6 weeks, and after the 6-week session, then you have the interim assessment 4, which is like your 6 weeks test, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and show you, click on instructional cycle 4, and then from this point, you simply go through the resources, go through this first module, introduces you to the unit. So you would click on all of those different links to the module. And then this is starting to get into the content, the 1.02. So lesson introduction, the introductions are usually about 3 slides telling you what you're going to learn that day or in this, module. And then the second link is going to actually get into the content, okay? So here's where you're going to read your content. It's got great visuals that you can click and read the descriptions. Lots of great resources here, okay? And they're no more than about, this one's 11, but they're usually no more than 13 slides. So it's not bad at all, okay? So that's the content for the day. You then go and take the quiz, all right? The quizzes are only 3 to 4 questions, so again, they're not bad. The quizzes are over the topic from the module, and then there are some extra resources if you would like to use them. This one is a link to a video about weather versus climate change, and this one is a Venn diagram that you can print or you can do it electronically just to help you study and take notes. Okay, so for every module, it's gonna look somewhat like this. There's gonna be a lesson, there's gonna be a quiz, and then there are gonna be some resources. Notice that this says due yesterday. Please don't stress yet about the due date. A lot of you are new. A lot of you had trouble. For some reason, this class roster, it took a while to upload. So a lot of you are just starting today or will start later on in the week. So please don't worry about the due dates. You can still complete the assignments. That's nothing to worry about. Okay, so the last thing I want to show you from the class homepage is where to go to get some quick links. Okay, you're going to have this announcement will be in the OHS all semester. Now, there might be more announcements added, but this one is always going to be available. Okay, an important one, the first one, is your weekly assignments. So what is going on this week? As you can see, and I know that it cut off a little bit for your view, but you can click on it on your own. As you can see, here is the link for Monday's recording. Here is the link for yesterday's recording, and then I will continue placing the recordings throughout the week as they occur. So today you need to be working on the completed quiz 1.02. You need to do that was yesterday. Today you need to work on 1.03. Thursday you need to work on 1.04, 1.05, and then Friday you need to work on 1.08. Okay? I want to point out to y'all, because we are covering your class, we're only going to have whole group sessions on Tuesday. So Tuesday will be the only day that you are actually invited to a class the majority of the time, and it will pop up on your Class Connect schedule. But the rest of the days, I'm going to be posting links to my other courses. Okay, so my own personal class, I'm going to post those links to the Magic Calendar, to the calendar for you to view on your own. So Tuesdays will be your live time at 10:30, and then the rest of the time you will watch recordings from my other sessions. Okay, so that is the weekly assignments. Here is another quick link to just the recordings. So if you're trying to find a recording from a lab a month ago, this is the fastest way to do it. Click on the recordings, and by date, it just lists every single recording. Okay, you can also find that in course materials, but to me, it's kind of quicker to find it right here on the home page. This instructional cycle 4 document, it shows you for 6 weeks. So it shows you the whole instructional cycle. You have to click and use the arrows to scroll down. But as you can see, it's going to cover all of Unit 1 and Unit 2. A lot of it is blank now because we just haven't gotten to that stuff yet. But it will be updated as we go. Okay, so this first week is accurate. And then the last link on the page is the instructional cycle lab. The instructional lab the instructional lab link. The instructional lab is available in the mornings and in the afternoons. But I am in the room on Monday and Wednesday mornings. Miss Bender is also in the room on at least Wednesday mornings. I'm not sure of her other time. And I will try to get information on when Miss Stubbs is in here too. They're all 3 other earth science teachers, and they can help you out. So here's the link. You can log in any morning or any afternoon, except Fridays. Okay. And then finally, here's my contact information, oregon@gacyber.org. Reach out to me if you have any questions. This class is going to meet less than other earth science courses, because we're just doing the best we can do until the new teacher gets here or gets approved. She's in training right now. So make sure that you are relying on these recordings, okay? I will see y'all in class on Tuesdays, and then the rest of the time you're going to be watching these recordings. All right? Thank you for watching. I hope that wasn't too long, and I hope that was informative. There are just so many of you. I can't contact each person individually to update and to explain things. So I wanted to send out a mass video to help you get started on what you need to be completing. So check out the course materials, the orientation, do the extra credit, and then get started on Unit 1. If you want to go in and watch the recordings that have gone on so far this week, click here. And that should be it. All right, reach out to me if you're having any questions. Y'all have a wonderful day and a happy start to a new semester.